Hi everyone, welcome back to Study Smart channel. Today we're going to study chapter 6, 3D geometrical shape. This is Maths Form 2. Let's start. Okay, first of all we want to derive the surface area of a sphere. Okay, sphere is a three-dimensional shape of a circle. So you can see the tennis balls over here. Here got two tennis balls inside a cylindrical container. So in order for us to derive the formula for the surface area of the sphere, what we're going to do, we just want to take one of the tennis ball and put inside a smaller cylindrical shape. Okay, smaller cylindrical container. Okay, just imagine I put that tennis ball, one of the tennis ball inside a cylindrical container, which is just nice to store only one tennis ball. Okay, we cannot store any more. It can only store one tennis ball, the cylindrical container. And there got few conditions for our cylindrical container. Okay, the surface, the radius of the top and bottom circle is R, capital R, and at the same time, the height of our cylindrical container is actually 2R. Okay, means I just take the radius of this circle and then I times 2, I will get the height of my cylindrical container. Okay, so once you can imagine this, okay, now we can actually derive the surface area formula for this ball, one tennis ball over here. Okay, so the ball is actually inside the cylindrical container. So which means that the surface area of this ball is equals to the lateral surface area of the cylinder. Okay, I'm sure some of you have the question, what does it mean by the lateral surface area? Okay, let me make it easier for you guys. What does it mean by lateral is the empty surface, the empty space inside the cylindrical container, inside the cylinder. Okay, the empty space inside the cylinder is the one we call as a lateral surface area. So example, let's say you buy some chips. Okay, it can be Pringles or any other chips. Okay, Mr. Potato, okay, like that. So let's say the container will be some kind of cylindrical container, right? Okay, inside will have a lot of chips, and once you finish all the chips, once you already eat all the chips, the empty space inside the cylindrical container, inside the Pringles container, you can call it as a lateral surface area. Okay, so lateral surface area is just the empty space inside the container. Okay, this is for your simple understanding. So this lateral surface area of our cylinder over here, the purple color cylinder over here, will be equals to the surface area of the tennis ball. Okay, because our tennis ball really occupied all the space of the cylinder. Okay, the space inside the cylinder. So that's why in order for us to find the surface area of this tennis ball, we need to find the lateral surface area of the cylinder. Alright, so how to find the lateral surface area of the cylinder? Very easy. Okay, you need to take the length of the circle on top over here and then times with the height of the cylinder. Okay, length of the circle. The circle is like this. Before this become a circle, it was actually a straight line. Okay, it was just a straight line, point A to point B. Okay, and then we bend the point A to point B and then we make it as a circle. So let's just assume, okay, I just make the point A to meet the point B and then it become a circle. So in order for us to find what is the length of this line before it become a circle, how to find the length of this line? Okay, if it is a straight line, very easy, you just need to measure from A to B. But when it become a circle ready, no, it's no more like measuring directly like A to B. Okay, if it become a circle ready, for you to find the length of this circle is actually we call as a circumference of the circle. Okay, it is known as circumference of the circle. And the formula for to find the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. R is referring to the radius of the circle. In our case, the R is actually we represent as a capital R. Okay, capital R, because here we already put as a capital R. So I just replace as a capital R. Okay, so this is the circumference of the circle. And in order for us to find the lateral surface area, you need to take the 2 pi R and then you need to times with the height of the cylinder. Okay, height of the cylinder. The height of the cylinder is equals to 2r, right? Okay, here we already put over here, it's actually equals to 2r. So when you solve this, you will get the final lateral surface area of the cylinder as 4 pi r square. And as I said, the tennis ball fully occupied the cylindrical container. This 4 pi r square is actually equals to the surface area of the tennis ball. So, the final formula for the surface area of the sphere is actually equals to 4 pi r square. Okay, this is how we get the formula 4 pi r square for a surface area of a sphere. Now let's look into getting the surface area of a triangular prism. Okay, triangular prism is very easy. If you see, the shape actually consists of two right angle triangle. Okay, two right angle triangle and then three rectangles. Three rectangles. Okay, the rectangles are, one is at the bottom over here. I'm sorry, the behind surface. Another one is at the bottom, and then the final one is the in front, the big rectangle, the front. Okay, so in order for you to find the surface area of a triangle prism, very easy. Just take the surface area of this two right angle triangle, which is half times base times height. Okay, because we have two right angle triangle, you need to times with 2 and then plus with the surface area of the each of the rectangle. Okay, each of the rectangle, they will have their own length and width. Okay, you just need to check. Okay, you need to look at the diagram and then you need to find the length and width of each of the rectangle. So maybe the first one is A times with B, and then the second rectangle, it might be C, D. Okay, and then the third rectangle may be E, F. Okay, it depends on the question what they are giving. So in this case, you need to plus with A times B. A times B is the area of the first rectangle, plus with C times B, C times D is the area of second rectangle, and finally plus with E times F, the area of a third rectangle. Okay, so this is summarize the surface area formula for a triangular prism. Quite easy. Just find the triangle, the surface area of the triangle of both of the triangle, and then plus with the surface area of each of the rectangle. Alright, now let's look into the surface area of a cone. Okay, in order to find the surface area of a cone, you need to make it into a extended net like this. Okay, a cone can be show like this. Okay, represented in a net form like this. So this on, we have one curved surface, another one is a circle over here. Okay, the curved surface and the circle, we need to find the area of this curved surface and also area of this circle, and then just plus both also. Okay, just if once you plus both of this area, you will get the surface area of a cone. Okay, first of all, let's find the surface area of this slanted cone surface. I mean the curved surface. Okay, you can see over here, what I did over here is, I actually separate each of these partition. Okay, I make it into a simple smaller partition. Okay, the curved surface, in which each of these partition is actually representing one right angle triangle. Okay, this one is the second one, this one is the third one, this one fourth one. So let's assume our curved surface of the cone can be separate into four right angle triangle. It can be more also. Okay, it can be five also. Okay, so five right angle triangle. Okay, I'll give example for the five. Okay, so once you get the right angle triangle, okay, assume the slanted surface of this curved area of the cone is represented by S. S is the length of this slanted surface, and then the bottom of this right angle triangle, just assume as a B1, the second one is B2, third one B3, B4, B5. Okay, now in order for us to find the surface area of this curved surface, you need to find the area of each of this right angle triangle and then plus everything. Okay, right angle triangle, it's like this. Okay, the formula to find the area of this right angle triangle is half times base times with the height. So same goes to over here. this formula to find the right angle triangle surface area is half times the base will be, the first one is B1, height is S. Okay, and then the second right angle triangle, same, half times B2 times S, and then plus with the third one, half times B3 plus times S, and then half times B4 times S plus with half times B5 times S. Okay, this is the surface area of this curved surface, only the curved surface of the cone. Okay, if I simplify all this thing, all this formula, I will get half times with S, okay, because everything has the same height, which is S, and then times with B1 plus B2 plus B3 until B5. Okay, so this one, the B1 plus B2 B3 plus B4 is actually equals to the length of the entire curve boundary. Okay, length of this entire curve boundary. This entire curve is actually equals to the circumference of our circle. Okay, this circumference, this circle, this circle, okay, this circumference is the one equals to the length of this bottom part of our curve cone. Okay, this one is actually equals to the circumference of our circle. So both of these are actually same. So that's why this B1 plus B2 plus B3 plus B4 plus B5 is actually, we can represent it in the form of 2 pi r. Okay, the formula for circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. So we can actually replace, and once you replace, you will get the surface area of the curve surface of the cone as pi r s. Okay, because this one we can actually cut off, and then you have pi r and s. Okay, this is only the first part. Okay, the first part of the surface area. Okay, how about the second part? The second part is a circle. So the circle, the surface area of a circle, very easy, pi r square. Okay, so the second part is pi r square, first part is pi rs. So in order to find the surface area of a cone is pi rs plus with pi r square. This is the formula to find the surface area of a cone. Alright, the last one is to find the surface area of a cylinder. Okay, so the total surface area of a cylinder, it consists of, the first one is lateral surface area. Lateral surface area, like I explained earlier, is actually referring to the empty surface. Okay, the empty space inside the cylinder. Okay, we need to find the lateral surface area plus with the surface area of the top and bottom circle. The top circle and the bottom circle. Okay, once you find these three, okay, one is the lateral surface area and then surface area of the top circle and bottom circle, you can just plus everything, you will get the final surface area of the cylinder. Okay, very easy. Lateral surface area of a cylinder is just, okay, take the circumference of the cylinder 2 pi r and then times with the height of the cylinder, which is h. So your answer will be 2 pi r h. This is the lateral surface area of a cylinder. Okay, and then we need to plus this with the surface area of the top and bottom circle. So the surface area of a circle is pi r square, because here got two circle, it will be 2 pi r square. So your final answer for the total surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi rh plus with 2 pi r square. That's it. Quite simple, right? Alright students, we have came to the end of this video. In this video, we actually looked into how to derive the formula for surface area of some of the basic three-dimensional shapes. So in the next video, I will actually derive the formula for the volume of all these shapes. So stay tuned. Thank you. Bye.